All right, copper nerds, good news. This is definitely copper. So let's get into it. I've had so much silver showing up lately, we needed to balance it out. This is kind of a twofer. I was really only after one of these things, but both are neat. Both have a little significance. I think both are probably a smart enough little investment because no one's doing anything quite like this anymore. And personal notes I will remove. Oh, there's some bonus stuff in here. Look at that. All right. I'm going to make sure and give a shout out to my seller. Okay, jumping back into it. I got a very nice little personal note here from the seller. His name is Solomon. So here's a quick interjection. I just got done talking with Solomon to make sure I could give him a shout out on the channel here. And he wanted me to make sure and pass along the credit to Ron Landis, who is the proprietor, or was the proprietor of the Gallery Mint Museum. And you can still purchase vintage coins directly from him at Landis Studios. I'll put a link in the description. And then he apparently runs that page with Tim Gratt. But I'm still going to say check out Solomon's shop as well. But also please go do check out Landis Studios. Per Solomon's recommendation, that is where Ron Landis has what's left of his inventory still for sale. So with that added, let's get back to the video. Absolute score on these two beauties. If you have seen my other videos, which most of you have, this one I got from my friend Jim Carr, and it had been poorly handled at the EAC course that I attended at the ANA that he taught by some students, and he just gave it over to me. Now that it's covered in fingerprints, I will show you a photo of that. What we have here is a couple of the 1794 replicas. You'll notice that on this one, it says copy in the hair, because these are not counterfeits. They are replicas that are appropriately marked. And then this one is really neat, and its stamp is on the reverse. Copy on the reverse, which, you know, I generally prefer. And look at our bonus. 1836. Oh, it's from the ANA, the 2000 ANA convention. Super cool. Appreciate you, Solomon. I'm going to make sure and link this seller's info in the description here. And I will also screenshot his shop because he has taken very good care of me on these. And let's bust into these. I wasn't expecting them to show up in airtights either. So that's neat. All right, drop. All right, that's very carefully. You guys trust me? I don't trust myself. Okay, there we go. We'll work that ring, drop her out. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah. So this has got some toning on it that I believe was done by the GMM folks. Really cool looking example. Really cool. You guys are gonna like the photos on this one. I will get the best photos that I can. And yeah, I like this a lot. One of the things I plan on doing in a moment here, after I break into this one, this is a different type of capsule than I have used. There we go. Oops, and I'm off camera, just messing this all up. Very careful. Just gonna flip it out. There we go. Yeah, I was very concerned about fingerprints because these pick them up rapidly. This one is immaculate. So what I want to do is see if we can keep this one red, you know, until I die. And part of the plan is to just use some coin oil up front to see if we can make sure that that original mint red is locked in. And I have done several of these before. I'm gonna be applying this with my fingers. And I know, just trust me, it's fine. Okay. Blot the oil on there. I'm gonna hit it a second time. And the goal is to just get a thin protecting layer of oil over the entire coin and then to very carefully brush it. All right, so far so good. I'm gonna get both sides and then I'm going to blot it off. There's a piece of hair on there or something. Nope, that's actually just the Liberty cap looking at me funny. All right, clean cloth. There we are. Just a firm press. And a little relocation. And another firm press. Okay. Yeah, that's looking wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. We don't want it to be too wet. In fact, I'm gonna get it off my fingers. Just very light brushing. And let's make sure you can see that our luster is all still intact, and it is. Yeah, that is exceptional. Exceptional. Thank you, Solomon. I sincerely appreciate it. Okay, while we're at it, we're just gonna add a little oil to this one. It should not impair the toning at all. I mean, this is a safe process, according to the experts that I have talked to, all but one. One of the conservation experts that I know says not to do anything and leave these dry. But I'm just not quite on board with that approach. Okay, here we go. Very, very light. Man, this thing is cool. So cool. Yep. All right. Same as before. Spot on the cloth. Press. A different spot on the cloth. I'm running out of space under the camera there. Press. And one more. Just very light brush. Nice. Get my fingertips dry. You guys, these old gallery mint replicas are just cool. Just cool. Edge lettering on this one, RL and GMM for Gallery Mint Museum, and edge lettering 100 for $1. Cool, cool. Edge lettering on this one, 100 Bell for $1. And Solomon told me there's a few different types of edge lettering that the Gallery Mint Museum used. And, you know, I think that their goal was to just have a very nice, high quality replica coin that is legally compliant, because it does have to have copy stamped on it somewhere after a certain date anyway. But it's a high quality, lustrous copper coin. You'll note that in the other counterfeit I've reviewed on this channel, and I have one more coming, there is no luster, they're garbage. This is a very high quality specimen. And yeah, 1992 is the date on the tags that come with these. I don't know what year they were struck. And then let's take a look at this ANA convention coin as well. I can get this to sneak on out of there very carefully. And it's a little smaller. It's a little bit smaller than a large cent. This one's more of a proof in the fields, and it's not quite as pristine as the 1794s are, but let's make sure we're protecting it. So, back at the oil again. It's been a while since I've done kind of a longer, rambly video like this one, but I enjoy them, just hanging out, conserving my coins with you guys. Let's see how this one does. And again, I'm just like pinching and then rotating. I'm not like sliding my fingers across the surface at all. So then a little brushing, that actually has helped. I think that's actually a little mint imperfection to the right of the date next to that star. It doesn't look like damage. And there's a tiny little, I don't know, like a kind of a rusty spot, maybe an inclusion by that second star to the right side. But no edge lettering on this one, of course. 2000 ANA. That goes back. That's the year I graduated high school. You know, to date myself. I'm right in the middle. Some of you guys think I'm old, and some of you guys think I'm a pup. I'm neither. I am neither. I'm middle-aged. Sweet. Okay. Well, I'm going to do a couple of things here. I am going to be taking lots of photos because these came out really nice. It's possible that I'll do a little bit of video out there to try and capture the luster and the sunlight. I think I'll try and do that. It's finally stopped raining, so I'll take these outside. Man, look at that. That's incredible. Incredible. Just a little bit of sunlight left coming in from a low angle. Yeah, that's definitely more mirror-proof-like fields on the 36. Look at the luster on this one. I guess I can kind of rotate the book that I'm using as a backstop. Yeah. Beautiful. And then this one is not quite as lustrous. I'm not sure what process they used. And I can see I've got a little lint on there to get off before, yeah, it's from my cloth. That's what it's from, before my photos. So That's what I'm gonna do, is take some photos very carefully, but I am excited, particularly about this one, which is perfect. And this one, because it's unique and interesting. And this one, because Solomon hooked me up. Thanks, brother. All right, guys. Catch you in a bit. Here's those reverses. Just really well done. Really well done. It's too bad that the Gallery Mint Museum folks are not still making these replicas, because it was something neat that no one else is really doing. Look at that. Some hair. I'll have to get that off too. For the reverse photos. Okay. More photos coming at you. All right, my copper nerd friends, if you stuck around this long, I sincerely appreciate it. Go ahead and check out Solomon's eBay store. He's got some great Gallery Mint stuff there. I think I've got all the information you need to find them. And yeah, they're just so cool. Such nice, very high luster, well struck replicas of, you know, a lot of really neat designs. I, of course, focus on the 1794s, but they've got a little bit of everything for you copper nerd, large and half cent lovers. All right, I'll talk to you more in the comments, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.